Hey, everybody, I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report, and I'm really excited to welcome Sasha Hurtado from The Voice to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Sasha, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome, and congratulations on moving on to the live shows after your knockout with Deja and Alyssa Watrado on Team Gwen.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's crazy, especially to watch back.
Well, how are you feeling as that performance of Make It Rain ended and you were listening to all the coaches' comments, but yet waiting for the verdict from Gwen?
Yeah, I was really content with whatever happened because I just really wanted to give a good performance just in case it happened to be my last performance. And hearing the coaches give like such positive and good feedback was like really reassuring and validating for like all of the work that went into it. And so that was really nice to hear like everything that they had to say. So it was a little like obviously it's in the back of your mind like okay who are they going to pick, but also it's just like reassuring to hear them like commend the work that you put into the performance that you give.
Yeah, I thought it was a stellar performance, but hey, John swooped right in and grabbed you, Sasha. So, what an emotional roller coaster for you. You've been on Team Camila, Team Gwen, and now Team Legend.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to say. I never thought, first of all, I never thought I would make it to top 16, let alone be stolen twice. So that's pretty crazy, but I mean, I'm grateful. I feel like it's really, really cool and like once in a lifetime experience to like be able to work with Camila Cabello, Gwen Stefani, and John Legend. Like that's pretty crazy. So I'm grateful and I couldn't be happier with how things went.
Yeah, that's an incredible. You're the only person on the show this season that's had that opportunity to work with three out of the four coaches. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk about your battle with DevX performing Electric Feel. It seemed like you guys really enjoyed doing that together.
Yes, that was probably one of the, or if not the favorite round that I got to do. Devix is just like so incredibly talented. So working with him is just like really inspiring to see his artistry and then like combine it with my artistry. It really felt like we were coming together so much. It didn't ever feel like, oh, we're competing for a win. It was more like, we're going to do this together and make something beautiful. And we did. And he's one of my best friends on the show still to this day, and I'm really glad that like we both get to be here for the live shows because he's really close to me. So yeah, I loved the battle rounds. It was so fun.
Well, let's also rewind to your blind audition of River and how Camila and John turned for you. And of course, now you're with John, but was that different than what you imagined or what you hoped for, the reality of it?
um no, I like kind of went in with no expectations because I didn't want to be like let down. But I did go in with who who I think would be really cool to turn around. Specifically Camila and John. I in my mind I was like if they turn around like that would be so cool, and they both turned around. So I was really happy with that. But yeah, it was cool. I almost didn't even see them turn around. So I like opened my eyes for a split second and I saw them turning. But yeah, I didn't expect them to turn, but I was definitely like really pleased when I saw them turned around.
In your mind, did you have a decision like if this person turns around, I'll go with them? Like, did you have that thought process beforehand?
Yeah, my top two were Camila and John, but my first pick would have been Camila, and I got to pick her, so that was awesome. But yeah, I had her in mind just because she's a Latina artist, but she also she does both languages and she brings it into her music, and I think that's really cool. So I connected with her on that, and she was also on a TV show when she was almost younger than me, I think. And so I felt like she would have good advice to give to me. So yeah, I wanted her from the start, and I got to do that. So that's cool.
So you've not only gotten a chance to work with these great coaches, but also with Charlie Puth. So tell us a little bit about working with him as your mentor.
Working with Charlie Puth was really crazy. Me and Devik still talk about it to this day because, I mean, like he was like fangirling over our battle in rehearsals, and we were just like, what the heck, is this real? I mean, he's incredibly talented. He went to Berkeley. He is pitch perfect. And like hearing him compliment like my tone and my voice and like distinct characteristics, like it's really, really cool to have like someone at that level like validating your talent. So it was really cool. And he's also like such a humble person and so sweet. So like I don't know, he's exactly how I thought he was gonna be, and that's a good thing. So working with him was really, really cool.
Tell me a little bit more about your entire journey on The Voice and what have been your favorite parts of it so far.
Yeah,
Because yours is different than anyone else's. I mean, everyone always has their own unique journey, but yours specifically is very different because you have been exposed to 3 out of 4 of the coaches and work with them.
yeah. I feel like my journey has been definitely different than other people's. But I think it's really cool. I've gotten to take different things from each coach, and um I don't know, like it's cool to know that even though I didn't necessarily win these rounds, I still like at one point 3 out of the 4 coaches wanted me, which is really cool. Like they liked me enough and thought I was good enough to not let me go home like that amount of times. And that's really validating for me. And yeah, it's been a really cool process, a really cool journey.
Well, also tell us, during this journey, you gained so many fans and so much support, but tell us about the support you've received from your family, your friends, your hometown.
Yeah, I've received so much support from my family in my hometown. I mean, my family has always been like my number one supporters. Even my dad has family in Mexico, and which is also my family, and they support me so much, and they've like FaceTimed so many times, and it's really cool. Like even though they don't necessarily understand everything that happens on the show because they're fluent in Spanish, they still like watch every single time, and they're like fully in support of it, and it's really cool. And then yeah, even from my hometown, like I've had teachers message me, old teachers and like people that I used to go to school with being like, oh my gosh, I remember you've been singing like forever and it's cool to see you like on a show now. So it's like really cool. It's like a full circle moment to know, like I've been working hard, I've been doing this forever. And now it's like finally paying off, and it's really cool.
Well, it has been really cool to have you on Hillary's Happy Hour, Sasha. Thank you so much for taking time out from rehearsals. And I want to propose a toast to you and your continued success on The Voice.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.